Matt Dowd, just picking up on our conversation about this topic before, of all the things that Trump does not find disqualifying, allegations of sexual abuse, allegations of sexual assault, allegations of financial mismanagement, allegations of political extremism, allegations of a substance abuse problem, especially alcohol, is one that reporters who cover him say Trump does find disturbing.
Yeah, and in that conversation, to go back to the conversation we had, to me, it's one of the few things he's talked about personally, which is the alcoholism of his brother and all of that, and what his view of that was and judgment on that was, and how disturbed by all that he was. It felt like less compassionate, more judgmental in that, but he definitely has an opinion on it. He himself, and I take this at his word on it, he says he never drinks in the course of that. I think that's related to that because of how he judges that. But it is quite the interesting line. He won't draw a line at private or public corruption. He won't draw a line at sexual abuse or sexual variance or however he views that in that. But he seems to have a line on the drinking thing. And I find that interesting. That's why, as I said on the other day, that's why I said I think that Pete Hegseth has a sell-by date. I think it's going to get extended because this FBI thing gives a breather for people to sort of pan off and not have to weigh in on this. But I think Pete Hegseth is, and like so many people, and you and I have experienced in politics and stories, when one story falls and two story falls and three story falls, there's 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 stories that are coming in the course of this. I think that's what Donald Trump knows. Donald Trump is exceedingly smart at politics. And Donald Trump, and it's been reported in other places, that he was taken aback because he was not. They asked him, Pete Hegseth, a series of questions, and Pete Hegseth never copped to any of this stuff. He never told them. And I think Donald Trump doesn't want to be embarrassed. I agree with the Reverend. It's all about performance, and you don't ever want to embarrass the star with a sub-actor in the course of the play that you're in the course of this. But I think that this, for Pete Hegseth, he's Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense, I think. He's dead. He doesn't know it yet. And the senators just hope he passes away without them having to pronounce it.
We'll leave it right there. Aaron Blake, thank you for starting us off, and thank you for your reporting on this. When we come back, in his first